Welcome back to the road, everybody, and welcome to another episode here of Road to the Show here with Rashad Bolden. Episode 242 as we're back here today, and today we're on the back home for a nice little homestand here, nice little home cooking for us after we got beat down pretty good there against Colorado there in the previous episode. And now we're going to be taking on one of our divisional rivals here today, and that'll be the Houston Astros. Astros right now 4-8. They're not looking too good here, and of course we said that against the Rockies, and well, that ain't turned out too good. So hopefully we'll continue to turn things around as we host 3 games here against them. Now they're last in our division. They're on a 2-game winning streak, getting wins off of the New York Mets and their previous outing. So our Astros would love to take advantage of us here, as like I said, we just lost 2 games. So we're not, we're trying to pep ourselves up here, but we of course we know that this is a divisional game. It's going to be very important for us to try to get our heads on right and try to win some games. So you just take a look here at some of the top players there of Johnathan Villar, as well as, of course, you still got some, some notable names here with the Astros. Still playing for them. So we'll try to, try to crack the code here and try to see if we can pick up some wins. Richard Park, one of their young guys here, 80 overall, A potential from Taiwan, who's got some pretty good abilities there, pretty decent there for him, especially good vision. He can definitely see where they see pitches there pretty well there. 3 home runs, 8 walks, 13 RBIs. He's hitting at 383 right now. So, yeah, he is definitely getting psyched up and ready to go. And we'll see if we can, of course, our pitching hasn't been doing too great, especially mainly our bullpen has given up quite a bit there towards the end, giving up these 1-run games on late. But of course, if we can just learn how to hit, be able to get some hits here, especially with Bolden's situation right now, having runners on board and not really producing the power that comes from his bat. It's been kind of a lot of people are scratching their heads like, what is going on? What happened to the bat from last season when he came in from the Padres? And of course, we kind of seen a little bit of that early on in the playoffs last season. So Jose Tovu is still here as well. The Venezuelan, 77 overall, B potential, 8 years of service so far here in the MLB, still with this team. Of course, this is not the trash banging Astros that we know in real life, but they've had some pretty good successful seasons here in this Road to Show, especially last season here in this Road to Show in particular with us. When we joined the Rangers, they gave us a pretty good run for our money there towards the end, along with them in Seattle, really trying to narrow that gap for the divisional title. But of course, at the end of the day, we were able to pick it up. So James Paxton is going to be the pitcher. You see there, 79 overall, C potential. Still, he's 31 years of age, but he's in kind of in his prime right now. His numbers have kind of gone down some when it comes to wins and losses. Of course, his biggest year was back in 2016. But he started to regress a little bit here, but he still, can't overlook that at all, because he is still James Paxton. He can still do some damage on the hill. Now, Sean Reyes is a young pitcher there. He's only got 2 years of experience so far here with the Houston Astros. He's a 79 overall, A potential from the Dominican Republic, and we'll try to see if we can try to see we'll teach the rookies something here. Hopefully, we can pick up on some of his pitches, as well as Roger Ramirez. And there you see 68 potential, 68 overall, C potential. So we'll try to see what we can do here against this young squad of arms they have right now in this series. So there you see, there's 4 games back of under 500, and like I said, this is the Battle of Texas here, as we'll see which Texas team is better. Is it Houston, or is it the Dallas-Fort Worth area? We'll see. And here just right now, as Bolden's getting up the bat here, 241 right now, 4 home runs, 12 RBIs. We'll see what he can do here now with a runner on board. And with 1 out, James Paxton, first guy we're going to see here in this series. As he swings, Bolden here swings this one here high and deep, but not deep enough, as that's going to be hung up there quite a bit out to left field for out number 2. So not what we're looking for there in that at bat. Try to move the runner over at least. As Paxton did a great job there of just really neutralizing Bolden and his bat. We go now to the next at bat here, bottom of the 3rd, and that's going to be a drop third strike. As Bolden's been kind of suffering there with pitches like that, and he gets thrown out there at first. So strikeout, fly out already here in today's ball game. We'll try to see if we can get things going here with a runner on board. We're down by 3 runs, so we definitely got to get ourselves in gear. As we'll see the pitch here, this one's going to be a dribbler there to short, and this is going to be a run out here as Bolden is able to do a good job there, as that's going to be a base hit for him. And that's what the scorers will decide on that one there, so nice. So we'll go to the bottom half of the 7th with 2 out, nobody on. And Rangers trailing here by 4. It's Bolden here trying to get on board here, trying to keep the inning alive, but he's going to get thrown out there at first. As his speed is just not there right now. I think I've noticed he's kind of regressing speed here some. And, you know, if he's regressing his speed here, he's got to make it up with his power from his bat. So let's see what we can do here now in the bottom of the 9th here. Last chance now for us to get a rally going. Bolden here chops this one there to the 3rd baseman, and a nice play there. Nice hustle, making sure that runner stays at 2nd as they throw Bolden out there at 1st base. So now runner still at 2nd. And with 2 out, and we'll see here. Houston takes game 1 of this series. They win this one 7-4 there is your final. 14 hits there for Houston, along with 1 error. 4 runs, 10 hits for us, no errors. And there you see the numbers there as well. Not a good way to start off the series here against your rival. So let's try to forget about that and just try to refocus here. You see there his last 6 games, 6-game hitting streak there, and then you see his numbers. Yeah, has not been too good. Pretty decent, but not where he should be at here, at least in this part of the season here. He should be hitting close to 300. But there you see Bolden hits a base hit, gets on board, and that's going to be a nice base hit. I think the most thing that's concerning for me is his home runs. He's usually getting close. Within 10 games, he's really getting close to at least 10, maybe 15 home runs at this point, and maybe close to almost 40 RBIs. But it just not seem that way here. So we'll see what we can do is we'll hit a fly ball over to left field, and Bolden is, well, that's not going to help us, not going to hurt us, but that's it for the inning there, as Bolden will be left at 1st. Bottom of the 3rd with 2 away. Bases are empty. We'll see what he can do here. This pitch here, and a nice pitch here going down the middle, and that one's just going to be a fly ball directly to the center fielder for the final out of the inning. So 3 up, 3 down. We'll go down to the bottom half of the 6th, as we'll still be down by 6 with 1 out and nobody on. And Bolden, nice crack of the bat there. Nice, perfect. This one's going to go high. It's going to go deep, and it's going to go over the wall. Home run there for Bolden, as that is home run number 5 for him. Nice job there. But I think it's too little too late, as the fans are on the feet here in this one here. Hopefully this will be a start of something good for us. Hopefully this will jolt the offense and, of course, inspire the pitchers to come alive here and help us out here with some good defensive pitching. Take a look here at this one. Gets all of that ball, gets every stitch of it, and just takes it deep there in the bullpens out there. Nice job. And that'll help us just increase the lead just a little bit, or just get closer to the lead, or kind of shrink that lead there they have on us. 8-2 now here, ground ball there, and that is not going to be helpful at all, as that's going to be the first out as he leads off there. Nice job there. Good hustle there from Altuve. And we'll see there, 2 for 4 home run RBI for Bolden, and a run scored as well, as we end up losing this one 8-2. Houston 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. For us 2 runs and 7 hits. So now we'll go to the third and final game of the series. Hopefully we can avoid a sweep here. As it's 2-1 count here against Ramirez, and Bolden hit this one up the middle there. Nice double play here. Can they pull it off? And they do so. Brutal. Try to hustle down the line there, but again, that speed just not a factor for us like it used to be. So now we'll see what he can do here with bases loaded here. This is his bread and butter. 0-1 count, and that's going to be a base hit here. And we'll see if 2 runners can score. No, they're going to throw this one in there quickly. Nice hustle there from the right fielder. And nice there. We get some extra abilities there for our clutch ability. And nice play overall there as Bolden gets a base hit now. And this stretches out now to 4-0 here in the bottom half of the second as Ramirez. Remember, he's a young pitcher. He's going to have some problems here. And he looks like he's continuing to have more as he gives up another run. But Houston is able to pick up 3. As we'll see the bottom of the fourth, and Bolden here getting a hold of this one here. This one's going to go high. It's going to go deep, and I think Ramirez, you're another victim on his list of knocking off pitchers here. As this is a 2-run shot over to right field, and that's going to be home run number 6 for him. He should be getting pretty close to 400 home runs now at some point here coming up. As you see a 2-run dinger. And that's just going to help us extend this lead even more so. Now the question is, can our bullpen maintain this lead and not, choke it away here? As this one goes up, this goes to the upper deck there. Second run, no, it's going to go back down ground floor there. So now, bottom of the 5th. We'll see what we can do here in this situation. Now with 2 runners on board, runners at first and third. And, Bolden goes after that pitch there. Tough break. As that's going to be a quick out there for the catcher, or for the first baseman, and he'll make the play. 9-4 as we end the top of the half of the 5th. We'll see what we can do here as we move on now to the 8th inning. 8th inning coming up here for Bolden, as we'll see him on board leading off. And this is going to be a ground ball there to short, as it's a 9-8 ball game. Like I told you, see, I wasn't kidding. His bullpen is not that great, and I'm hoping we can get some support here, and just get hopefully we can get the attitudes changed here and get some better support when it comes to pitching. But we're able to walk out of this one here as we actually turn around, and we actually get 2 more runs out of this ball game. We end this one here 11-8 is the final, and the Rangers avoid the sweep here against their rival Houston. So Houston, you guys won this one, but next time we see you, it's not gonna be too pretty for you. And I think the next time we see them, we'll be in Houston, so we might have a little bit of a problem when we get down there, if you catch my drift. So 2 for 5 there for home run, 3 RBIs for Bolden, as well as a home run, his 6th of the year, and of course a run scored. Nice victory there, 8-11, and of course there you see 11 runs, 15 hits. We had 2 errors. Wow, no wonder we were playing sloppy towards the end there. So now we go ahead and get ready for these Yankees that are coming in town here. And of course, you guys all know I don't really care for the Yankees whatsoever, especially if I'm using my namesake here in this series, particularly with this guy right here, Rashad Bolden. So as you take a look there, Yankees 2 games back. They're first in power ranking right there, as you see there on the top right hand corner there. Defense, pitching, 3rd in power, 5th in contact, and of course 7th in speed. Yonner is one of their young guys they brought up here this season. And just take a look there. And be potential for him. Of course, they have Bryce Harper. Wow. They must have really opened the bank, broke the bank for that one there. Bryce Harper, 27 years of age here, so he's a little older now. 96 overall, A potential, and then of course, oh come on, you guys got Salvi? Jeez, my boy Salvi, the one Royal I actually like. 83 overall, B potential, and what else? Who else do you? I don't even want to see who else they have because this is depressing very depressing for me. Norman Willer, 80 overall. He's 3 years in the league right now, A potential, 24 years of age. So he's going to be a guy that's going to be probably a good staple there for them in the next couple of years. And of course, we got any more players here? I mean, show off everybody here. You know the Yankees. You know how the Yankees are. Shelby Miller, of course, I believe he'll be the first one we'll see here in today's matchup. A 90 potential or 90 overall A potential, and of course Michael Pena. He's been here with the Yankees before. He's with the Twins there for a while, but he's now back with them here with the Yankees. Of course, Alexis Rubio there. He is 77 overall at B potential. So got some good talent there, and of course it's going to be always a challenge there, of course, against the Yankees. So as we take a look, like I said, Yankees currently 7-9 in the AL East, and they right now place themselves in third place, just behind the Red Sox, which a game actually separates the two of them. So Blue Jays lead, of course, right now I believe the Blue Jays currently leading this series. And as we take a look here, just kind of do some training. Every so often I'll show this off here and whatnot. But yeah, this is going to be a very interesting series here. We'd like to bring some dubs home after, we just did not do so well against the Houston Astros. Hey, if we can beat the Yankees, this will definitely put a feather in our cap and keep things going for ourselves. It's always anytime the Yankees come in town, you want to. That's the team you got to beat. There, no, regardless, even though they're having their tough times right now, they're not. So you don't see them in the playoffs or winning, multiple World Series. But anytime they come in town, regardless, that's the team you have to beat. You got to try to go out there and do your best. As you see here, trying to get this gold on pitch recognition, I guess. And we'll see here. Come on, 4, 3, 2, 1. And oh yes, we get gold right at the last minute there. So nice job there. So a nice hand-eye coordination drill, and we'll see what we can do here in this first game. So we're back. Remember, this is a nice 6-game homestand. We're going to end this one here against the Yankees, as we're both pretty similar records there. They have one more loss than us, but Bolden going to try to bring out the big lumber here tonight and get his team going. So let's go to the first at bat now coming up. And let's see if we can get a winning streak going here for ourselves here against these Bronx Bombers. 8-game hitting streak there, 12 of 37. Right now, 327 in those 8 games. Doesn't seem like we're hitting that well, but when it's we're getting bloops like this one, which is fine. I wish we can just take advantage of the times we're up to bat especially when there's bases loaded or runners in scoring position here. It seems like we have not been doing too great of a job there. I need to take a look and see what his numbers are on that here so far this season. And see a full count, and that's going to be a pop-up, and that is going to be the final out as Bevis there just could not do anything to move us. And no score there here at Globe Life. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third. And we're going to try to see if we can drive this runner in. There's a runner on third. Runner's actually on the corners here, first and third. And that's going to be a drop third strike here. And he's going to have to run this one out, and that's going to be it for the inning. So Shelby Miller does a great job there getting a chase after that one. And, of course, forcing him to run down the first base line. No score still yet as we go down to the bottom half of the 6th. Tied up 1 apiece. Miller's still out there. 2-2 count. And with 1 away, Bolden's going to hit this one there, and that's going to be an easy catch there for the first baseman as he flies out to his fellow first baseman on that one, as it's still tied up 1 apiece with 2 away now. Bottom of the 9th now coming up, as we're currently now no longer tied now. It's now a 5-run ball game. So Yankees able to come back, and we'll see what Bolden can do here as he chops this one there with 1 out. Can he hustle down the first base line? He does. Great hustle. And hopefully this will be a rally starter here for us. So Bev is up to bat here. Is Justin Dwyer's now pitching, and we'll see a run here as they'll get Bevis out, and that'll be out number 2 with a runner at second base. So Jay Bruce will be up next. And we'll see what Jay Bruce can do here in this situation with 2 out, 1 on, and a 1-1 count. And this one's going to get skied up, right up above. And it looks like the third baseman's going to call everybody off for the catch. And that is going to be it for this one. Yeah, we end up losing this one as well. So we win the final game to avoid the sweep against Houston. And then we turn around and lose the first game against the Yankees. And we lose this one at 6-1. This one killed me. Bolden strikeout is there, as we've seen earlier. Of course, 2 for 4. Jay Bruce 1 for 4, that home run, which is the only run that we had. We didn't get to see that home run, but that was the only run we had in the ball game. So now we go back out here to Globe Life as they pick up another win, and of course now we're 7-9. Now 2 games back of 500. And we take on Michael Pena. So this is not going to get any easier here, as we got to take him on here. And of course today is Jackie Robinson Day. Everybody's wearing 42, so happy Jackie Robinson Day. At least here in this Road to Show episode here today. 2-1 count here for Bolden. He goes, swings and misses there. And he is going to go back to the dugout. So after the top half, New York scores 2 runs. We have nothing. As now we go, it's flash forward down to the bottom of the 4th. Nobody on. And we'll see here. This is going to be a pop-up here. This one's going to be high. It's going to be deep. Is it going to be enough out of the ballpark? No. It's going to be caught there right at the wall. Nice job there timing that one. As that one, I thought it maybe had just had enough to get over. But that is going to be out number 1 here in the bottom half of the 4th. So Yankees kind of thinking to themselves like, man, we got lucky on that one there, guys. So bottom of the bottom of the 6th now. 1 out and nobody on here, and we'll see they're 0 for 2. And yeah, this series has not been too keen for him. We'll see what he can do here with this pitch. And this is going to be a hit. This one's going to be high and deep. Does it have enough to get out of the ballpark? And looks like it does not. This is going to be a high, deep fly ball. And out number 2 here on the Rangers. As we go down to the bottom half of the 8th. 1 on, 2 out. And this, like I said, this is situations that we really need to capitalize on. 0-2 pitch. And we go chasing there on that one there. As Bolden just too eager to try to get that runner home and go swinging. And that'll leave the runner stranded there at second base as we end up losing this one as well. Game 2 of this series. We end up losing this one 4-2. So far we've now lost 2 in a row here. And we got to try to turn things around very, very quickly here if we want to, have some dignity here, especially as me as an anti-Yankees fan here. We got to do something here. We got to turn things around. You see the Yankees, of course, celebrating as they've now taken 2 from us. And of course, they're trying to keep themselves alive as well. Like I said, they're just a game behind. They're in 3rd place. They're just a game still behind the of course, Red Sox. And you see a drop ball there. Nice hustle. And Bolden's going to try to go for 2 now. No. I don't think he did not judge that correctly there. Ball was not completely away from the right fielder there, but he will get credit for a single. So now 2-2 count with 1 on, 2-2 count with nobody on and 1 out. And that's going to be a ball thrown over to first base for the quick out. So Bolden trying to stretch that single to a double, and that kind of cost us there. And I think that's kind of biting us in the butt here today. It's now down by 4 here in the bottom half of the 7th. That's going to be a base hit there, and Bolden is this time knows he's got to be held up there at first. So now Jay Bruce coming out here next. We'll see what Bruce can do. Ground ball and, of course, a fly out, and that's going to go down the right field line. That's going to go all the way around here. Bolden is probably going to be told to stop, and he does as they throw that one in there quickly. And he's going to be stopped at third base now with runners on the corners. And, of course, Jay Bruce gets now a 7-game hitting streak for himself, so nice. So now Mendoza up to bat next here. He's going to pop this one up here. That's going to go be an easy catch there for the second baseman, no problem. And that will, of course, Ko calls Bolden. He, for whatever reason, trying to tag up. And that's going to be a double play. That was definitely my fault right there. I will say that. I will break character for a bit here. I was too busy trying to watch something. I was watching some of the E3, or not the E3 stuff, but the new the stuff on. I was watching Twitch. I was watching some streamers talk about some of the newer games that were coming out. The Summer of Gaming on IGN, and yeah, I got carried away. I thought I thought he caught it, and I thought my guy hadn't ran yet. Well, then when I realized, I'm like, oh crap, I gotta run back, and yeah, it was already too late. So yeah, unfortunately, we did not do so well there. We ended the game with 2 for 4 in the ball game, and we ended up losing this one 4-1. So we get swept pretty good here, losing by 5 in the first game, by 2 in the second game, and by 3 in the final game of the series. So, and of course, Jansen did a great job there, closing the door on us, making sure it was locked down and not be able to come back. Rangers right now is dead last in the American League West, 7-11, 6 games back of the Angels. Right now, Angels out of the last 10 games, they are 8-2. They got a 2-game winning streak right now. Things are still early. Seasons, we're just getting into we're just finishing the first or second week of the season or so, whatever the case may be. It's still early, so things can still change and turn around here. And hopefully that will be the case here as we head off to the south side of Chicago, taking on the good guys. And we'll see what we can do against the White Sox. White Sox right now, of course, not playing really well. They're 7-11. By far, I think one of the worst teams in Major Leagues. And I think they're by far, if not dead last, I think there might be a 4th place team there in the American League Central. So we'll go on the road, take on the White Sox in 4 games, and then we'll hop over and head over to Philadelphia for 2 games for a nice little interleague action as well. So a 2-game interleague series there with them to start that nice little road trip as well. So a nice little 7-game road trip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 games. So it should be nice, and I cannot wait. Maybe this road trip will help us rejuvenate our offense and, of course, get things going. We got to turn things around here quickly. I know it's only the month of April, but we can't get complacent with these losses here. We got to start getting some wins, and we need them bad, especially we got some divisional games coming up as well. So we have to see what we can do, but we'll have to, it's everybody's part, even especially Bolden. He's got to get his back going. But if you guys enjoyed today's episode of Road to the Show here with Rashad Bolden, if you guys can hit that like button, I greatly appreciate it. It helps us out a lot. As well as follows on our social media down below. Hit that subscribe button if you happen to be new, as well as the bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series that happens to drop here on the channel. And of course, don't forget to check out other great Road to Show series as well. Simon Unger, Theo Bonds, Kobe Bear, and of course our one over on our second channel over on ESGNet Plus LP with Alex Humberto. Again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more as we try to get that big bat rolling for Bolden coming up hopefully in the next episode. As always, keep each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.